Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. And folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Piano. What you're listening to are the soft, smooth sounds of Brian Redman and the relationship Rehab. And as this piano melody play, just know that this is 3 years in the making. And I'm still here. Yes, indeed, I'm still here. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. What's good, good people? Once again, it's on. I'm back. You here, I'm here, we here. This is the Relationship Rehab. I am Brian Redman. And man, it's been 3 years, y'all. And we are still here. I'm still doing this here thing that I love to do with y'all. Shout out to none other than my brother, Tommy Sotomayor, wherever you at, bro. I hope you're doing well. I'm thinking about you. Merry Christmas to you. Shout out to my brother DJ Just J, who just did his stream. Another great show. Shout out to the AFC. And shout out to none other than the greatest nation in this nation on the face of the earth. And that is Soto Nation, which is all of y'all. Hey man, I love y'all. I'm glad I'm here. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who has donated, clicked the like, share, came by and said hi. Hey, even my trolls, y'all make it worthwhile. It's on again, and it's 3 years to the day. And I'm just going to dive right in and take a listen. Once again, it's on. I'm Brian Redman, your life improvement investor, and this is the very, very first Relationship Rehab. So, I'm going to tell you who I am, I'm going to tell you what this is, and I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this. So, who am I? First and foremost, right? Man, I'm just a dude that grew up on the south side of Chicago. Chi-Town, stay down all day. Die hard Bulls, Bears, Cubs, Sox, and Blackhawks fan. Believe that. I'm a man who loves God like any other man should. I'm a father to the most amazing little princess in the world, my wonderful daughter. I'm a husband to the most incredible wife ever. And I'm an uncle to a gang of nieces and nephews. And I'm a brother, and I'm a friend. I'm just an everyday guy, man, that just so happens to have a purpose and a gift to do what it is that I'm doing here. And when we talk about what it is that I'm doing, this is what I call the relationship rehab, or what I call the double R. And basically what it is it's a platform that I wanted to create to talk about those things that help us to relate better to each other. Whether you're talking about family relationships, whether you're talking about friend relationships, or whether you're talking about intimate relationships with your significant others and loved ones, that's what this platform is about. It's a no holds barred, no subject is too taboo type of environment that I want to use for us to have a dialogue, to get different perspectives, to have conversations about those things that will make us better. And when you talk about what it is that this is about and what it is that I love to do, this is like the perfect marriage, or what some may call a marriage. Why am I doing this? Because this is my purpose. I believe that this is something that's always been in my heart. This is something that I've always done as long as I can remember. Even back in my grammar school and high school days, I was always that guy that people would talk to about relationships. And I always had that gift to give sound advice, and to give a different perspective to help people to relate better to me, to their friends, their family, their girlfriends, their boyfriends, whatever the case may be. So it's something that I believe that I was just born to do, and I love doing it. This is something where, man, I never get tired of it. I love to talk. I love to talk with people. I love to give my perspective. I love to learn from other people's perspective, and just to be able to have a platform like this where I can, present those ideas and those perspectives to people, and have that dialogue where people can ask me questions and I can answer them. Not saying that I got the perfect answer, but I do have an answer that can maybe help somebody be better, maybe help somebody do something different. That's pretty much what this is about. Because at the end of the day, my main goal is for us to be better versions of ourselves. So everything that you learn from me, everything that you hear from me, everything that I'm talking about, that I bring to this platform, is for that sole purpose, for us to be better than what we are right now today. So whether that happens in little small increments, or whether it happens by leaps and bounds, I want us to be better versions of ourselves. I truly believe that if I can help change myself, and I can help change somebody else, and somebody else can help change somebody else's life to make them a better person, I believe that we can change the world. And that's what I want us to do. I want us to literally change the world and how we relate to each other, just by being better versions of ourselves each and every day. So I'm excited. I'm so excited to have something that I've dreamed about, something that I've thought about doing for so long, to finally start happening, to finally come to fruition. I have a lot of great and insane topics. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of taboo stuff that we're going to talk about, and it's going to be a lot of everyday stuff that some people just may not know about. So it's like there may be some things that you may already know, and there may be some things that you like, man, I never thought about it like that, or man, Brian got a good point there. So that's what I want to do. I want us to have a conversation. I want us to have a dialogue. I want us to connect. I want us to grow, and I want us to be better versions of ourselves so that we can change the world. That's what it's about. So welcome. Thank you for taking this time out to just hear a little bit about me. Like I said, I'm an open book. and I have every intention on being transparent and being honest with each and every one of you all. And I look forward to the multitude of videos that are to come. I hope that you subscribe, support, and help me change the world. You know, this is something where, hey, we all have an opportunity now to say, hey, I was a part of this. I was a part of that since day one. And I was able to help change the world. So subscribe to my channel, hit my website, connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. All of this stuff is going to be at the bottom of this video. Connect with me, and man, you never know. Give me a chance, give me a shot, because you just might learn something. And I just may learn something from you. So I'm excited. Let's do this. And man, once again, it's on. Wow. Wow. Did y'all see that sheet I had in the back? Once again, it's on. That shit. I'm Brian Redmond. I've come a long way. Did you see that sheet? I wasn't looking in the camera. I was nervous as shit. I was saying shit over and over and over again. And look at me now. I'm sitting here before you with this cold as ice set with a goddamn Trump hat on, talking shit and still kicking facts and making motherfuckers become better versions of themselves. It has been a hell of a journey. It's all a process, man. Wow. Man, that is something to see that. And I'm telling y'all, I have not watched that shit in years. And just to see that now and to see that then and to see what I am now, it's like the growth and the progress and just like what this whole thing has become. Oh, wow. It's really something, man. And I tell y'all, I couldn't have done none of this shit without y'all. You all have been and will continue to be the difference. And man, for that, I'm eternally grateful. And let's look at this nigga. This is year 2. All right, y'all. Facebook Live. What's happening? What's going on, people? Hope y'all tuning in, checking me out. We are getting ready to go live. We're getting ready to do the anniversary show. I want to send a shout out to everybody out there in the land. You sure do treat me right. Yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. Put some, I guess, on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Put in there and let me know how your Christmas was doing. I want to know what was going on. Did you get what you asked for? Did Santa come through? Did he eat your cookies and drink your milk? Or did he just pass you on by? Or did he just say, hey, you know what, I'm going to drop this lump of coal in your stocking and keep it pushing because you ain't been no earthly good? Let me know. There we go. We got some 5s. Okay, Pandorians, that's good. You deserve a good Christmas. KD got a 4. That's what's up. Can't always be perfect. Tammy B got a 2. Oh, no, not the deuce. Brett got a 2. Oh, no, with the 2. No. There we go. DJ Just J got the 5. We live, baby. We live. Hey, live. Yeah, buddy. That's what's up. Jinxie got a 4. Pat, yes, you did email me. I charged it to my head, not my heart. I should have responded, and I didn't. Yes, I'm sorry. But Merry Christmas, and, what up, Chris G? What's happening? Yeah, man, well, my Christmas was pretty darn good, man. Even though my wife, she had to work and go make that money, can't hold her back from doing that. We need the money. Green is for the money and gold is for the honey. We need that. So she out there getting her grind on right now. Should be home. She should be home in about another half hour or so. So that's what's up. We gonna have us a little dinner or something together. What's going on, everybody over there in Facebook Live? Kevin, my man Rick, what's happening? Wow. It is by far one of the best things that I've ever been able to do in my entire life. There are a lot of good things that I've done in my life. There are a lot of good things that I'm proud of. There are a lot of good just people that I'm proud and honored to know. And at the end of the day, Tommy Sotomayor is definitely one of those top people that I'm so proud and so honored to know. Look at that. Boy, I was paying homage and respect to my boy way back then like I do right now. That's what the hell I'm talking about. Consistency. The thing that he does and the place that he comes from when he's doing it and how he does it, at the end of the day, there's only one him. And he does it very well. And the fact that I was able to not only talk with him, connect with him, but to also be able to build a channel with him, it is an honor to be able to do that. And that dude has been such an inspiration to what it is that I do that I cannot thank him enough. There aren't words for the amount of respect, gratitude, and inspiration that I have, and inspiration that he's given me, and just the love that I have for this dude. At the end of the day, that is one of the reasons why I'm able to go on when I'm like, man, what am I going to do? Do I feel like doing it? Am I tired? Do I want to do it? Do I want to keep going? That dude right there, when I see him doing his thing, if he can do it and what he has to go through in order to do it and to get his message out, I can definitely do it because I don't have to bear the cross that he bears. And at the end of the day, that's one of the things that I really respect about that dude is day in and day out, he does it when he don't have to. And when a lot of people wouldn't, when a lot of people would quit, he has gone forth and gone on. And that to me is inspiring. That to me gets and garners my respect, and definitely my time, energy, and resources will continue to go to him, his platform, and what he does, because I really respect the dude. So I just definitely want to get. Wow, man, let me tell y'all something. You know what? I was looking at this. Was that yesterday or day? No, it was day before yesterday. I was looking at this. Do y'all know it's something like, I want to say, I think the count is either 34 or it's 37 episodes of The Guru and the Whore. It's either 34 or 37 episodes of The Guru and the Whore. Dude, I don't think, and I'm just going to say this, I don't think nobody else has done that many shows with Tommy than I have. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because I wasn't a part of Soto Nation from the very beginning, so I didn't see all of that stuff. I came on the scene around 2013, I think it was. 2012, 2013, something like that. But I don't think nobody else has done some 30, damn near 40 shows. Probably, I know I gotta be, because we've done shows together since then. But I know we gotta be at like 40 shows together of just me and Tommy. What, DJ? Nope, just me? Okay. More than all of us combined. Dude, I swear to God, I was looking at that and I was like, damn, I didn't even, it's like, to do what we did together, it was like so many shows that was going on, and it was like I never really like counted them and never really looked at them until, like I said, I was sitting, I was like, damn, 18, episode 22, episode 27, episode 30. I was like, wow, dude, we got at least 40 shows together. I'm like, man, you talking about some content. It started with Pack Girl True more than all of us combined. Yep, no, y'all act like we were all a part of a worldwide sleepover. Yeah, that shit was outstanding. But I really looked at that and I just said, wow, I wonder if I thought about it. I said, I wonder if anybody else, because I know after The Guru and the Whore, ain't nobody else done that many shows. But I said, I wonder if anybody before me ever did that many shows with Tommy. I mean, we was like getting it cracking every week on Thursdays. It was off the meter. But that was really And it was like one of the things I really appreciate about that time is that I recognized and appreciated that time. I never took it for granted. I really did. It was like being in that moment. In that moment, I realized don't take this for granted. And it was like to be a part of that and to like, I did the show and I enjoyed the show and I realized where I was and the moment that I was in. And I held on to it with both hands. And it's like, man, I'm so glad that I was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even the time that has passed since then, and I know everybody talk about the Guru and the Horse Show and how much y'all miss it. And if that time has passed, it has passed. It is what it is. But having 40 shows with this dude, I'm telling y'all, we did the damn thing. And it was incredible. It really was. And it was like to the point where I just was like, man, dude, I'm so fortunate to be in this moment and to be able to share this time and spend this time. And all the while we building and helping people. We building and entertaining people. We did, it was just epic. Yes, it was epic work. It was incredible what we were doing together. And you talking about two motherfuckers who didn't know each other. We didn't know each other from shit. We didn't know each other from a can of paint, as the old folks say. We did not know each other, and we were able to come together and do what we did in that short amount of time, and to have the quality of content that we had. I have no words. I have no words. The way that we had the chemistry, the way we vibed, the way we laughed, the way we were able to piggyback off of each other and to bounce back and forth between, just with the jokes and how to keep the jokes going. It was like, dude, it was like unbelievable, man. It was surreal. It was like, man, sometimes I really had to like think like, I don't really know this dude. Like, how are we like clicking like we are, and I don't even know this dude like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you would think that we've known each other for 20 years. And it's like the kind of chemistry that we had, that's the kind of chemistry that I had with niggas that I'm talking like my 30-year crew, my real straight crew, my niggas I done did unthinkable shit with. It's like I had that type of chemistry with him, and it was so real. It was so odd to have that. You just don't get that instantaneously like we did. And we did. It was crazy, man. The bad boys of YouTube. I'm telling you, man. We ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life. But it was epic, man. And it was like, and it was the other thing too, is the people that came along, that came in and out during that time. I really got to meet some really cool people. The Jason Guns, the let me see, I can even look in that chat. The Jinxes, the of course DJ, man, the Eric James, though, I mean, it was like those people from way back then that was like a part of the show. Even the other shows that we did on DJ show, when we did the panels and stuff like that, it was like those people. It was like crazy. The Pandorians, Beat No Logic, Evil Piggy, who else? It was just so many people that was there during that time, man. It was like, wow. And it was just such a great moment in time. It truly was. I really enjoyed myself. And we did show, and them shows, they was going 2 hours, 4 hours. I can't tell you how many part ones and part twos that we had. Cause we had to start cutting the show and doing 2 parts. We'd be like, hey, look, we're gonna do a 2-parter, or we'd be going and he'd be like, wait, I gotta stop it, and then we gotta start again. We just kept having to do, I mean, we did a lot of shows like that. So you talking not no 30 minutes. This ain't like Martin. We were doing 2-hour to 4-hour shows. Some of them was 5. but they was usually on average 2 to 4 hour shows that we were doing every Thursday, and it was like insane content. They truly were, yes, Bruce, they were truly, truly special. And it's like I will never, ever, ever take that for granted. I just won't. I won't take it for granted, man. It's like, man, that was like, yup. Tommy had that captain's hat on, man. We was getting it, man. We were getting it. And it's like I was just looking at him, man. And I don't know, but I'm gonna talk to him and see if it's cool to like re-release some of those, and maybe just do like a weekly thing of just dropping one every week or every other week or something, just dropping one of those or something. Because man, some of that stuff when I was clicking on some of them shows, we was killing it. They were funny, they were educational, they were everything, man. But that's what's up, man. Yeah, man, the Jason Guns. I remember Jason Gunn is one of the most memorable people that I could just remember right off bat. I remember Eric James, and I remember Jason Gunn, that first call-in show where he called in and was like really going in on women. And I really just like, I said, no, I'm on his ass. And I just went in on him and turned that whole thing around. It was like crazy. And it was like, that was one of my, to me, it was one of my best moments. And it was like, I remember being on that show with him and was like, man, this seemed like a cool brother, but he got some real fucked up thinking because he was slaying bitches. I swear he was. He was just talking like it, just doing his thing. And I was just like, nah, man, you going too far. I get it, but you're wrong. And it was like having shows like that where we got to really talk to people. I remember one of my biggest things that I still say this today, even in private sessions. I say this today. Are you willing to be transparent? And it was like there was a show where we were talking with a young lady, and I asked her that. I was like, are you willing to be transparent, and we can like really like build and like go in and do some real true work right now. And just spending that time talking with her, and it was like those kind of things were just, you have no idea how much they meant to me to have those type of moments. And it's like to be 3 years into this and to still be, on the upswing, looking at the changes I've been through, the changes that the show has been through, the platform has been through. And it's like to see what it was then and to see what it is now, it's mind-boggling. I started this whole thing out just from an equipment perspective, not even talking about my talent and my abilities. From an equipment perspective, I had this old ass 2011 version of the MacBook Pro. I think it was 2011. I had this old ass MacBook Pro. My buddy, let me shout out and stop right now. Shout out to my man, Michael Petrangelo, who on a technical side, who was my producer. You call it what you said. He was my producer, my executive co-producer. He actually set me up as far as the technology. He knew about the streaming and stuff like that. And he really like gave me equipment to use. I like had a mic that he let me borrow and a Scarlet Red soundboard, the little board or whatever, the little thing for my mic and stuff that you plug your mic into. I had that sitting at my island on my kitchen counter in the island, sitting up on a chair with a green screen. Well, was it this one? Nope, it was a new one. That old one over here, because I got it on this wall too. An old green, it wasn't old then, but I had a green screen, and I didn't even know what the hell the green screen was for. And it was like sitting back there, and people, do y'all remember that show? People was talking shit about my green screen. Like, what the fuck this dude at in a hospital? Got that hospital green curtain hanging up. And it's like reading no comments. I was sitting there like, damn, they just gonna say that shit about my motherfucking shit. Y'all bogus as hell. It's like to go from that to the purple lights. Y'all remember the purple lights? When I used to rock the purple joints and be doing the chauffeur with the purple lights on in the back, boy, bouncing off the wall with the little plant I had bought. It was like, man, let me see if I still got the purple haze. There it is. Y'all remember that? Had that purple haze going, boy. Hey, man. Everybody was like, damn, them lights, boy. Boy got them lights. I was trying. But to go from that and to go to where I'm at now, new computer. And let me say this too. Tommy was one of the first people to Mike P was my first person to invest anything into me. But Tommy was one of the first people too to invest in me. That dude, my sound and shit like that was lacking so bad. He sent me a board I have to this day right now. He bought me a board and sent it to me. People don't talk about the shit that he do for he do for people. I've always said he's done my biggest contributor, you talking about somebody who will drop $300 on you doing a show, $100 on you doing a show. Sent me a board. I'm talking he was like just consistently supporting me. He really was. And to this day, in his own way, whether he know it or not, he still inspires me and supports me. So I'm just saying, man, I'm just saying it's been incredible. And it's like with the people who've been in the chats, the people who have come and gone, y'all have made this just an incredible journey. Y'all really have. The comments, the likes, the donations. I can't tell you how much it means to me. I just can't. I can't. And it's like, man, it's like when people talk about Tommy, people talk the shit you want to talk, and it just proves the truth in what it is and the righteousness that this brother has. He does whatever he does and says whatever he says, and people like it or don't like it, but the fact remains that he walks the walk and he talks the talk. The shit that he say, he backs it up with his actions. He really does. He puts his money where his mouth is. He stands firm on what he says and what he believes. And that's why the trolls that are either jealous or in some cases, some of these dudes are sexually attracted. I don't know, but I swear it's a handful of YouTubers, a handful of niggas out there that want to sleep with Tommy. I swear it is. Grown men. But it's like to see what he does, and he just has a true passion for people. And what a lot of people don't understand or don't get about Tommy, he gives a shit. He really does. He gives a shit. He cares. Like people try to, well, he doing this and he said that and he did. It's because he cares. He gives a shit about what we're doing as a people, and all he's trying to do is to get us to see the error in our ways so that we can change it. You can't change what you don't see is fucked up. If you don't see something that's fucked up, you can't change it. So you have to take that look at it so that you can see, damn, this is bad. Wow, the effects of this is terrible. Now I know I need to change. And it's like people see that and they hear that, and it's like they don't get it because they're so offended because it's them. It's them. That's like one of those sayings that I heard. I can't remember who said it, but when I heard this saying, I wrote it down. I got it right here on my mind. I always look at it. And it says, truth sounds like hate to people who hate the truth. And that's exactly what it is. When you have these people that, I don't like how he talk to black women. I don't like how he treat women. I don't like how the things he say. You can't hate the truth. You can't. If it's the truth, it's the truth. No matter how bad it may seem, no matter how hard it may be, it is what it is. It's the truth. And anybody and everybody should be able to say whatever the hell they want as long as it's the truth. And if it's not, and if you're going to correct them, the only way that you can correct somebody is not with your feelings. You can only correct somebody with facts. And that's what these people don't understand. You want to have somebody come and talk about what it is. Not talk about, you want to tell somebody what they need to be talking about based on your feelings. How does that even make any kind of sense? I don't like what you're saying, and the reason why I don't like what you're saying is because I feel that's where you fucked up. Because once you say I feel and you can't tell me and it's a fact that this is why I feel, then you done lost. You have lost. If you can't bring me no facts and you just talking about your feelings, that's literally just an opinion. And you should be respectful enough and have enough intelligence to know your opinion is fine, but so is his. Your feelings are fine, and so is his. So anybody who got feelings or who got an opinion about something should be able to say absolutely anything they want. They should be able to say it and they should be able to voice it. They really should. And if you got a problem with it or you want them to change it, you need to be coming with some factual data on why they should. Not just my feelings tell me. It hurts my feelings when you say that's not what this is. Because now you're literally trying to control me. Well, I like what you're saying. I understand it. I get it. But I just think that you should just do it in a nicer way. So you essentially want to control what I'm saying because it makes you feel better. Well, no, brother. That's not what I'm saying. I just think that what you're doing is good, but I think it would be so much more well received if you didn't talk about black women so much. If you didn't curse so much. If you didn't use the N word so much. So you want to control what I say. You want me to change my content and the way that I deliver it because you feel it would be better. Well, if you did something positive and you talked about positive people, I think you just help so many more people by being positive. Great. So you're not doing this because, oh, you think I should? Well, why don't you set the example and show me what you're doing? Or better yet, just do it and be the counterpart of what I am. That's all I'm saying. Show me by doing, not telling me what you think and what you feel is what I should do. That's basically you trying to dictate to me who I am and what I am and how I do what I do. You want me to express myself the way that you think I should because it makes you feel better, or it will make others feel better. That's wild. And that's why when you have those shows where he opens up the lines and people want to come in and say something and do something, they can't. They can't. That's why they don't call, because they literally have no leg to stand on. And they know that when this dude is on, he's on, and you will not catch him on any day fucking up because he tells the truth and he brings facts. Truth, logic, and facts. That's it. When you have that, you can't lose. Like clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Truth, logic, can't lose. So it is what it is. But with that being said, this has been just an incredible journey for me, man. And it's like to see myself then and to see myself in 2017. I didn't have a 2018 show and I couldn't figure out why. And then I thought about it. I said, duh. I couldn't do a 2018 show last year on Christmas because I was here in Texas, but then I flew back to Michigan to spend Christmas with my wife and my daughter because we were separated then because of the job, because I had moved so quickly. They had to stay and they were in the house and all that stuff, and then we came down. Then they came down 3 months later. But that's how it was because I had to move here for my job. I was there and my equipment and stuff had just gotten here, but I didn't have anything set up. But then I had to turn right back around and leave to go back to be with them for the holidays, and that's how it got mixed up. And that's why I didn't get a chance to do an anniversary show. But that ain't the case this year. I just want to listen to a couple of more minutes of this, and then any questions, any comments, even if y'all want me to open up the phone lines, I will do it. I'm only planning to be here for maybe an hour and a half. And then, hey, it is what it is. I'm going to jump on some Call of Duty or something or whatever. But anyway, let me know while I watch a couple of more minutes of this. And then if y'all want me to open up the phone lines, I will do that. And we can chop it up, talk about anything, your favorite Brian moment, your favorite Guru moment, your favorite Tommy and Brian moment, whatever. We can talk about it.
Get that out there and get that up front first and foremost. Thank you to my brother Tommy. I don't know if he's watching. He probably out hanging with his family and enjoying himself like he should be. But if he catches this on the replay, my brother, I thank you for all that you've shown me, that you've taught me personally, all that you've done for me, all that you have given me. I appreciate you, and I appreciate the opportunity to be able to build with you, man. It has been an honor. So thank you for that, good sir. And I hope that you're having a great Christmas. I hope that you are enjoying your family, and I hope that the things that are coming for you in the future are nothing but good things and nothing but the best, because that's what you deserve, my brother. So shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. At the end of the day, hey, Soto Nation, stand up. And to you guys, I want to say thank you to everybody out there in Soto Nation that has been a part of my platform, that has supported me, that have come by and donated to me, that have subscribed to my channel, the mods that post my links, that post my channel, my website, my Instagram, all of those things that you guys do day in and day out, time and time again, without me having to ask. I just want to say thank you. And even to everybody out there in Facebook land, all of you all that are out there that have clicked and watched and viewed my content, that have subscribed to my channel, everybody that has just taken the time out of your schedule to just see what I'm doing, whether you like it, love it, or hate it, whatever the case may be. I just want to say thank you all for giving me a chance to do what it is that I do and to support it. And I hope that I can just continue to get better at what I do. I hope that I can continue to improve upon this shows now with
Let's keep it
green
moving.
screen. Look at the living room. Y'all see that with the fireplace? Yeah, y'all see the crisp. Hey, live. Stuff is there. It's right there in the description box, so you can check me out. And I hope to hear from you or see y'all.
I'm watching this.
Release, I miss you, man. I've not been the same without being in Jamaica, man. I'm coming back really soon, though. I promise, man. I promise. Yes, indeed. I hope everybody's doing good on your end. Man, catch me on YouTube. I'm out because I got a lot of stuff over here that's going on. And, man, I will see y'all then. Thank you. Love y'all. Merry Christmas. Kyle, click the link and come over to the other side. Love to hear from you guys. Peace. There we go. All right. Now, peoples, what it do? Good deal. So, let's do this. Here is, in case somebody ain't looked at the title to see the number.
Man, come on.
I'm gonna put it right in here.
It's taking me so goddamn long. I'm slowed in and I'm slow now. Y'all got to forgive me, man. It take me all day to do nothing. God damn.
Bam. Ba-bam. So, yeah, y'all check that out. If y'all want to call in, call in. And if you want the panel link, DJ, did you get the panel link? Just want to make sure that you did, good sir, because I just sent that email. I want to make sure that came through. And if it did, you should just be able to click this guy, and it should be all good.
Oh my God, this nigga taking all day. Hurry the fuck
cool.
up, dude. Old me, Jesus Christ.
Shut that guy down. And that's it there. Yeah, buddy. But cool. So once we get somebody to jump on or to hop in, whatever, and if not, I'll give it like another 30 minutes, and man, I will wrap it up if we ain't gonna talk about nothing. So it is what it is. If anybody got any questions about anything, anything that I've done. And also, too, I want to bring this up. Oh, yes. So if it's something that you guys would like to see more of, let me know.
Oh my God.
If it's a particular basis, the date is all about but nailed down in basis. The date that the do's and
are very different than doing them over the phone or
there we go.
till you know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
that the do's
There we go.
and don'ts.
Let's see what this. Hey, look. I don't remember none of this shit, and I forgot that he even called in. So let's see what's happening with DJ. I don't know what the hell is about to go on, but we about to find out.
Maintaining your inner self while respecting your relationship. Man, that might be a discussion now. Adult siblings who can't get along ever. Yeah, that's yeah, I feel you. There he is. Hey, live.
Brother, relationship rehab.
There
What's
you go.
happening, man?
What's going on, my brother? How you doing, man?
I'm blessed to be here. Blessed to almost be through another year, my man. How about yourself?
Yeah, buddy. We rounding the bend, ain't we? Almost on our way out of here. Yes, indeed. Man, you doing all right, though? How was the Christmas?
It was good, man. Real nice and simple.
Good. Everybody give a shout out to my man, DJ Just J, joining in. My brother, that's what's up. Yes, sir. So did you do anything special for Christmas, or were you just hanging out? What did you do?
Well, if I told my business, I'd probably get my butt kicked. So I'm not going to tell too much about what I did.
Damn.
But I like to say, shout out to you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Had a good time and all those good, wonderful memories.
Yes, sir. Enough said.
He ain't nothing but a hound dog. This boy here. God damn. Cock hound, boy. Arf, arf, arf.
Gotta keep an eye out for my stalkers, man. Gotta keep an eye out for say too much on air, man.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, indeed. Good sir. My bad. So, well, man, since you here, I want to ask you, man, what do you think, or what are your thoughts just over what you've seen from me over this past year? What do you think I can do better? What do you think I can stop doing? And what do you think is something I could continue to do?
Well, when you ask me, one of the things that you're going to get is you're going to get real answers. So if you want real, feedback, I'm definitely a great person to go to. First and foremost, I want to say, it's been, an honor not only just to be an acquaintance of yours, but to be able to call you a brother and a friend. I got to tell you, man, to take it back to the beginning, I was extremely worried, when we first started out, because we had so many different people that was just falling out with my brother Tommy, just left and right. We just could not keep a solid crew of people together. There were people that would just disappear.
Right.
You never hear from them again. And so, moving forward and trying to experiment and find who's going to work, who's going to be dedicated to this. And then we come across you and I'm like, okay, we do a couple of good, few good shows. Okay. I see what you're working with. I see what you're working with. You and Tommy had good chemistry, and just to really see that, that seed grow and just develop and germinate into a beautiful show that I look.
Ooh, y'all hear that boy DJ using that vocabulary. He said to grow and germinate. Y'all don't even know what the hell that means. Germinate. Look at that boy there, boy. Oh, look it up, nigga there. That there, look it up, nigga. Germinate.
Forward to watching every Thursday. Not only that, then to see that you guys actually have, real chemistry. The fact that you met this brother in person and y'all got a chance to, it's like you picked up like where you left off, and sometimes having those interactions in person, are very different than doing them over the phone or over the internet. And to see that you guys were able to gel just as well as you did, online I think was amazing. I gotta say it's an honor to not only be able to call you a friend, but to be able to call you a brother that I.
Oh, that was our door alarm. I was like, wait, what the fuck is that? That sound. We got these little security buzzers on there. That's got to be my wife coming home and came through the door. Cause I keep them shits on so I know what the fuck is going on. Somebody breached the perimeter, then I know how to adjust accordingly. Damn, I'm sitting here like I don't want my gun. That shit sitting up there in the damn picture. Let me move that over. There we go. Wow.
Share, a piece of Tommy's platform with it for us to be able to do something, productive, not only for the Black community. People talk about doing things.
Right.
People talk about wanting to contribute and what they're doing, but to actually watch, people that are making a real difference, for people to give you feedback and let you know.
Hey, you know what I'm looking at right now too? What's crazy is looking at the chat in that show. So seeing those names come up like Pandorians, Blaster, Southern Girl, April Jones, and just seeing those people, they're like, wow, James White. It's like I remember so many, and it's like some have come and gone, some, be in the background or in the shadows, but still watching. And it's just like to see that still progressing to this day. It's like, wow, man, it is really just awesome to just see that kind of stuff and just to go back. And it ain't like, like I ain't fell out with too many people. So it's like I ain't that kind of person no way. So it's like I'll say what it is, and if you got a problem with it, then you need to move on or whatever. Or I'll tell you, hey, let's just move on and you do your thing, I'll go my way, you go your way, and that's it. So it's like to just see that and then, man, see how people have come and gone. It's crazy. It's like, man, I remember that dude. I remember her. It's like to just see those people is something, man.
Brother, relationship rehab is making a difference in people's relationships. People are trusting you with their information, and you've been able to give them stuff that they can use on a day-to-day basis, use in life, and to be able to use and pass on those tools to their family, their friends, their children. Brother, it is an honor, to just be able to, like I say, to be able to share a platform with you and to be able.
What is it? Sheena's so blessed, says no disrespect, but where is Tommy? Tommy is where he's at. I mean, what is? I mean, if you miss Tommy, you want him to come back, donate to him and tell him that. Send him a donation to say, hey Tommy, here's $100. I miss you. Let me know when you're doing your next show. That's all you got to do. Holler back with that greenback. So if you want to see him, if you miss her, that's cool. I miss the brother too. It's like, go ahead and send him a donation and tell him that. Don't just say, it's like, it's not like he signed to your TV network and you expecting your show and he ain't came and delivered your show. No, it don't work like that. So, Sheena, if you miss Tommy and you want to see Tommy, no disrespect, donate to him and let him know that you miss him and put your money where your mouth is. That's all I have to say. It's like, let him spend the time with his family. Let him spend the time, because sometimes you just need to get away from this shit. Sometimes you just don't have to, you don't need to click on a video. You don't need to hear, oh, he talking about you. Oh, she talking about you. He done did another video. They on show number 10. They doing 15 hours about you. You get tired of that. So sometimes you need to step away and just step back, decompress, and let what's happening on YouTube or in social media, period, let that happen and just step away. You know what I'm saying? But to those of us that are really true fans, to those of us that are really true supporters, to those of us that's really true Soto Nation, send him a donation, send him a message, and let him know that you give a shit, that you care, and that you would want to see him again or can't wait to see him again. Trust and believe he'll be back. He'll be back. So it's like, don't go too far off into this because he owes you nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let that man have his time. Let that man be with his family. Let him do whatever he needs to do so that he can be in his best state of mind. That's all it is. So it's like, and I wasn't jumping on you, Sheena. I was just letting you know what time it was, because that was just the way that question came up was kind of odd, but I wanted to address it. So it's like, anybody that's watching this on the replay or whatever, You miss the brother. You want to see him again. You want to know when his next show. Go ahead, send him a donation, and let him know that. That's essentially my best advice. So it's like, because like I said, I don't want to deal with what he has to deal with on YouTube. I don't want to have to go through what he goes through on YouTube. And it's like the fact that he does it and how he's able to handle that, it is mind boggling to me. It really is. It's like, and like I said, I have nothing but the utmost respect for what he does and how he does it. But it's really something, man. I'm not surprised at all, and I'm not, even one bit worried at the fact that he had to step away, because I get it. So it is what it is.
Able to call you a friend of mine.
Man, well, I thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's like, I guess my thing is just that it's been really, it's been a great ride, man. Just getting to know everybody, and it was like, even like the one of the things that I saw about working with you was when you took over the You Dig. It was like something that was like, okay, let's see what he do. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, I was like, let's see what he do with it. And it was like, I watched you, and it was like, man, he kind of did it different. It was a lot more structure, and it was good. Like, man, you know what? This thing might get back to where it was. It might be fun again. And to just watch you, take that thing from where it was and to take it to where it is now, it is so much more enjoyable as just a show and a platform.
Hey, look, look. If you pay attention and look closely at DJ's screen, you will see in that bottom right hand corner under when the platform was called the You Dig, he had 1 million views then. That boy was balling back then, boy. Man, ain't that something? DJ, you done did the damn thing, boy. You done did the damn thing. He had that's 2017. And he did the damn thing and had 1 million views back then. I remember when he had first got to 10,000 subs. I remember that time. But it's like, I was just looking. I said, what does that gold thing say? I said, oh, right. That was 1 million views. And it's like, to see what the You Dig has changed and morphed into, and how he has made made that thing his. My hat off to you, brother. I only hope that one day my channel can become as successful and as big as the Soto podcast. I'm striving for it. I'm chasing your coattail. I'm walking the trail you have blazed, brother. But man, I'm just saying, you really have. And it's like, I just looked at that and I was like, man, this dude done took that channel and to really change everything about it that it was. You really like rehabbed it. That's the best way to say it. You straight up rehab that whole channel and turned it into something completely different, that's bigger and it's more impactful than, wow. I mean, I'm quite sure nobody thought it would be what it has become, but you did, and you saw what it could become, and you really did something really just impactful and powerful, man. So congratulations, bro. I'm really proud of you, man. It's like, just looking at that, it just like made all of those other dominoes fall into place and start falling. I was like, damn, then he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that, he did this. Dude, salute to you, man. You really did the damn thing. You really did. And it's like, it's something that is totally and completely, totally different, and it's all yours. And it's like, I congratulate you, bro. That's what's up.
Platform, I think it is a good representation of Tommy's message now. I think that it's just that the people that have just come from like the beginning of it to the people that come now, that have their own ideas, and just the content altogether, it's just so much better, and it's so much more of an improvement. And it's like, to be able to see that and to watch you and the things that I've been able to learn from you, you know what I'm saying? It's like just invaluable. I really appreciate being able to just have the opportunities that we have together to do the shows and to just be on the panels, to learn and to be able to give my advice and to just see you do what you do, man. Like I tell you this all the time, man. I learn so much from you, from watching you. And it's like just the way that you can, moderate a show, the way that you know how to like handle trolls and things like that. That type of stuff, man, has been invaluable to me. And just the time you spent with me offline, helping me get my platform and stuff better and helping me figure things out, man. It's good to know good people and to be able to be around good people and to connect with good people. And you are definitely one of those, man. And I thank you for just making yourself available to me when I needed you and reached out to you. You've always been there, man. And I hope that I do the same for you. And man, I thank you, brother. It's definitely been a pleasure, man. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And I talk about it all the time. It's weird to hear that like I say, for you to be, in a place where I'm trying to get to, for me to hear that you learn from me. I mean, that means something to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a pleasure, man. And hey, to everybody that's watching the stream right now, I want you all to pay attention to the gentleman that is in the bottom of this screen next to DJ Just J. That is the actual dude that did not update that on my website. That he is the guy. If you see him on the streets, let him know what type of level of disdain you have for him for not doing what he said he was gonna do.
Hey, man.
He is
Listen.
My brother, Mr. Eric Abrams. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hey, now this right here, this is one of my dogs right here. This is like my brother, best friend, my down like 4 flat ties. We go way back like velvet seats and Cadillacs. This is my brother right here. My boy Eric, man, I'm telling you, support unbelievable, just as a friend, a brother. My boy is my boy. If you could box him up and sell him as a model, he'd be the model friend or brother that you all want to have. If you could clone and buy niggas, he'd be a great model, one of the top selling models. I'm telling you. But I ain't got nothing but love for this brother right here. I don't even know what the hell we talked about, but let's see.
Thank you for coming.
Hey, man.
You on
listen.
Thank you so much.
I got you. I was a little behind. I was having too much fun, Charlie Murphy.
Too much fun. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. I'm doing good. Yeah. I'm glad, we're here this 1 year. I'm glad we're here. It feels good, and I'm glad to be a part of the process. I'm gonna get the website up and running. You ain't got to put me on blast no more.
No, I'm gonna put you on blast. Yeah,
man, my website has been down for like a year, maybe 2 years. No, it's just been a little bit over a year. It was like I had the website up, but it was like what I was paying for and what was actually it was being used for was it just didn't have it. So that's why I let the website go. And he said, "Should we go find him?" No, he good. Jason, you a fool. But yeah, I just let the website go because it's like people can get in touch with me and people can, contact me through the website. You want to interact with me, you can do it through the YouTube comment section and all that kind of stuff. So it was like, it wasn't no point in really keeping that and just paying that expense because that shit was costing several $100s to keep up. You know what I'm saying? Every year, whatever, to do that. So yeah, I just let that part go. So, but man, that's wild.
I know how you operate. You've been doing it so long. You're teaching me so many lessons. You can't help but to do it. But I got you. When I come, it's gonna be so heavy and hard. You're gonna be like, man, you did a good job. I appreciate it.
Well, I just want to thank you personally, man, because I got the opportunity now, man, for everything that you helped me do behind the scenes, man, to get me to where I'm at. Because a lot of people don't know this, but we spent at least like 8 hours straight, just nonstop. Like I literally like just sat in his living room and we mapped out everything from the website, the look, purchasing the domain name. I mean, and we talking about two people that didn't really know too much about how to get it done, but we got it done. and was able to get the
Absolutely.
website up and learn so much. And you took the reins on getting all of that back end stuff together, man. I just want to say I thank you and I appreciate you, man, because Rehab. And that is for me to be in a stadium or some extremely large auditorium or on some type of I guess some type of show or set or something, just in front of a large group of people, to where I'm able to have uh, a show essentially, or to be able to just have an audience where people can literally just ask me questions. I can talk about certain topics, and just to be able to do what I'm doing here now, to be able to do that live and in person with people. And
that is still one of my dreams, is to essentially be able to have a relationship rehab chat live with like a large audience or intimate audience, whatever you want to call it. I definitely still have that, and I'm gonna figure that out on how to do that. Um, but I definitely still would like to do that, to just set something up where we can have just people from all walks of life come together and have an open discussion, a forum. Even if we have like, and we could even have like panelists or whatever the case may be, and we can just have relationship questions, topics, chat, and just talk about all of the different things about, how that goes. One of the first people that I've ever seen to do that and to be a part of that, so one of my buddies from Chicago, his name is Art Sims, Art Chat Daddy Sims. And when I was young cat, this dude was doing that. He was having relationship chats for, panelists and single people, married people, anybody. It was oh, this is just for married couples. Nope. His thing was, no matter where you from, no matter what type of situation you're in or whatever you got going on, he was like, you can come here and we would have relationship chats and talk about anything. People could ask questions about, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's, should I date this guy, or should I do anal, whatever the case may be. It was like you could have that discussion, and it didn't matter what your preference was. It didn't matter what your sexual orientation was. It didn't matter what your color was. It would be people of the whole spectrum was there. I mean, lesbian, gay, uh, the LGBTQ, before there was a LGBTQ. He had single, divorced, married, widowed, in a situationship. It's complicated. All of those people would be together, and we would literally have microphones and be able to talk. And I mean, it would be so. It was so engaged and engaging that people. I mean, you would talk, and it would turn around and be like a show starting at 7. You look up, it'll be 11, and it's still going. He would literally have to stop the show. Like, I'm sorry, we have to pick it up next week, but we have to stop it. So it's like that was like really something. When I was young, I saw that, and I loved the platform. I loved the level of engagement that he had, and I just loved being able to be a part of it. And then I was actually able to be a part of one of his shows once, where I was a panelist and all of that kind of stuff. I would always ask questions, I would answer questions, and it was amazing. I loved doing it. So that's kind of like where I got a thirst for that, and really loved being in that type of environment, was by doing that. Salute, bro, for a great year of shows breakdown. Hey, thank you, Snatcher. That's what's up, bro. Thanks. But yeah, it's like that was really, really something that inspired me long ago to want to do what I'm doing now. So it was great. And I just want to give a shout out to my man Art Chat Daddy Sims in Chicago. Uh, and I've even been on his radio show. He has a radio show in Chicago that he does. Actually, it's about time we do another show. I'm gonna message him and do that and do another show. I actually did a show. I don't know if I need to probably upload that show too, but I'm gonna do another show. But I'm gonna reach out to him and do another show, because I think we can do it over the phone too. But anyway, that's just what it was, and it was really inspiring to see something like that. So that's one of my dreams now, is to be able to do that again.
it's like, if I got to start out in a room, if I got to start
for what the project is, for what we're doing. And you want to make sure that, you have that plan in place and we're not resting on our laurels and trying to gain that in the moment notoriety for what we're doing. We need to make sure we're pushing forward. So I like that. I like exactly what he said. That was perfect. I mean, we need to make sure that we're building those different projects and we're moving forward and there's a continuous plan, and that we're not just saying, okay, I've gotten to the point that I dreamed about and this is it for me. I'm done. This is all I want to do. I just want to be in front of people and talk to people, and that's it. And I know I know you and I know how you operate. You're never satisfied. So I know it's always something. Your mind's always spinning, and it's always something else that you want to do. And I think that's going to be one of the positive things that help you get to where you're trying to go. And I just want to be a part of that. And just like everybody else, I think it's going to be great, and it's going to be an awesome thing.
Awesome, man. And that's I definitely agree with that too. It's like I do want to do more, and I see, just the possibilities of where this could go. You know what I'm saying?
Enough of the positivity or enough of what we need to work on. It's a lot of um, negative things out there, and I think that we don't get a chance to see a lot of the positive things or a lot of the things that we need, the tools that we need to be successful. So like Brian, I look at him as he's my mentor, he's my brother. If I have a question, I ask him. If I'm confused about something or I need a little bit of clarity, he's definitely the guy that I go to. He's my first guy that I go to after my father, and I appreciate him being there. And he has the tools that I would need to help me get to that next level. And there's a lot of people out here that think that, oh, because you're successful or you have things and you're good. That's definitely not the case. Everybody has questions and everybody has some doubts and they need some clarification on that. And I found that Brian is one of those individuals for me who has that specific tool set that he can help me without making me feel bad. It's a thing where I feel good when I talk to him. I feel good that if I have a problem, I feel good that I can reach out to him and that he can help me. And I think that that's something. Absolutely, man. Well, Jaden stole all the thunder.
Guys, make sure and always tune in, hit the like button there. And like I said, continue to guys, make sure and always tune in, hit the like button there. And like I said, continue to support, spread the message, relationship rehab. Also, make sure you support the Guru and the Horse Show, which airs every Thursday, which I look forward to every Thursday.
Man, you know what, DJ? I was just thinking about that. Just made me think about the panel shows that you used to do. Bro, that whole thing of that last word, that last roundup, DJ would always let me wrap it up, man. That was what's up. I used to love that part, dude. Being able to be that. He would let me be the last one, man. You talking about we had some shows that were off the chain. And I'm gonna tell you one of the things I really admired about DJ. DJ has the knack of being what's the best cognizant of the show. It's like with me, I'm in the show. I'm a part of the show, and it's like I'm in the moment. I'm that type of guy. That's one of the reasons why it's hard for me to like really read the chat and to stay in the show, because what I'm talking about and me voicing my opinion and me talking or whatever it is I'm doing, I'm in it. I'm not reading from no script. I'm not sitting here, making shit up. I'm literally like doing my thing. So I didn't keep up. It was hard for me to keep up with the chat. So DJ has the incredible knack of being cognizant of everything. He can understand the timing of the show, saying, "Hey man, we're going too long." He can reel the show back in to keep it like from getting off into the weeds. He knows how to keep and manage everybody that's involved in the show so that people will know, all right, look, I know you got something to say, then you got something to say, so let this person go and then let this person go ahead. Let's keep it short and concise. He has the ability to do that. And it's like I really used to love being on a panel with DJ because I was able to just literally just be in my bag and do my thing. I was literally allowed to, and it's like being on the show with DJ, I was able to do that. And that's one of the reasons why I love doing shows with DJ, because he would manage the show. He would manage the panel. He would manage the way that the show was going. He kept it on target to where we were literally able, he kept us to where we could really create good content. And I don't know what happened to all of those panel shows on the dig or what was done with them, but he was able to keep us in there, especially when he was like really just doing panel shows. he was able to keep us on target to where we wouldn't get off into the weeds. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I really liked that about him. I admired the fact that he was able to do that because I sure as hell couldn't. And it's like being on the panel with certain people, you'd be like, oh man, this motherfucker here taking all day. Or nah, this motherfucker here is saying some other shit. Or nah, this person went all the way off into this. We ain't trying to talk about that. It's like he was good at doing that. Keeping us saying, nope, you going too far to the left, bro. You got to come on back and let's stay on topic. He was that guy. And then he would say, hey, look, we're not going to go long. We're not going to be here for 6 hours or 8 hours having smoke sessions and just talking. He would be able to be like, hey, look, we're going to do this. We got like 15 minutes left. If somebody else wants to come in, somebody else wants to chime in, you guys, hey, let that person do what they need to do. Somebody want to call in, you get off, let this person get on. He was awesome at that. And that really made those shows that we did like that really, really content heavy, and they were so valuable. We got like a lot of building done in that hour, 2 hours, or whatever it was. It was like, man, no, thank you, brother. And it was like, that was one of the things I really admired about him. It's like, if you wanted a show host, somebody to host the show, that's the guy you want. You want that guy in the room because he's going to keep you where you need to be so you can get it done. Real talk. But that was just like, man, I really appreciated that. I really missed those panel shows that we had. I wonder where they at. Are they still around, DJ? Do you like have them, or are they still on the channel and just turned off? Where the shows at, damn it?
That show airing. And you could also hit the like button. That is a form of support. You can hit the share button. That is a form of support. You can watch the show. That is a form of support. So when you see that red live button, you guys click that video. Every single view counts. So if you guys are subscribers, if you watch the show in the replay or anything like that, please make sure that you click that live button when you see one of your Soto Nation members live. That goes for Soto Gaming. That goes for Soto Politics. We are about to start doing Soto Sports again.
Yes.
You guys know that the You Dig is cracking. And because I did a quick live on Soto Sports. And anytime you see Tommy Sotomayor going live, you guys make sure and always tune in, hit the like button there. And like I said, continue to support, spread the message. This is probably the most complete platform that I've seen. You guys challenge me and let me know if I'm wrong. You guys are in the chat. We've got quite a few people watching. We have relationship advice. We have advice about the Black community. We have advice about fashion. We have advice about and information about sports. We are challenging people on their thoughts, their belief, their religion, what you believe, whether there's a flat earth or not. I mean, my goodness, like, what more do you want from a platform?
What more do you want from us?
I mean, I don't know if I'm breaking my First Amendment rights or what, but
I don't know what I'm doing.
Look, I'm being funny. Thank you guys for the support. Continue to support my brother relationship rehab. I had to.
Absolutely, man. Well, Jaden stole all the thunder. I mean, I just like to keep it simple, stupid. I mean, support. I mean, as Black people, we don't support enough of the positive aspects. And when we have people like Brian here, who's pouring his heart and soul into his work, and he's trying to help people, we don't have enough support. So, like Jay said, let's just get out there, support, whether it be watching the YouTube channel or monetary support. It goes a long way. It gives us the fuel we need to continue to move forward. Lets us know that we have support and people are here for us, and we'll be here for you guys. So support. That's all I can say, man. It's support. We don't get enough of it. It's like love. We don't get enough of it.
My man, I appreciate it, man. Let me say this first and foremost. Definitely subscribe to the channel, the Relationship Rehab, and the Guru and the Whore. Excuse me. And for everybody that has subscribed, and you need to go back, and I actually had to do this. It took me about 10 or 15 minutes because I had quite a few channels on my page. But you have to go back to your channels, and on each channel that you're subscribed to, that little bell that's next to the subscribe button, you have to make sure that there are two little lines on the side of it. If it's not two little lines on the side of it, which makes it simulates like it's alerting,
oh, boy,
that's why you're not getting the alerts. Side of it, which makes it simulates like it's alerting, that's why you're not getting the alert. Side of it, which makes wonderful people. Shout out to all of the moderators. Shout out to all the people that support Pandorians. Thank you.
And that's just pretty much me shouting everybody out, and that was the show. But man, good show. And I just want to say this, man. I appreciate just the fact that I can look back, and I'm very proud of the fact that I can look back now and still be able to see the relationships that have been built just from YouTube, and to really say, like, man, I've met some real good, righteous people. I have some good quality relationships, like Jason Gunn, like DJ Just J. It's like Jason Gunn, man, has had my back since day one. Real talk. I mean, just a brother whom I've never met in the flesh has just had my back. It's like we've hit it off on panels before. We've hit it off on shows and stuff, and just phone calls and everything. And it's like, man, he has truly been a stand-up guy. Real talk. Has supported the show, has donated his time, his energy, his resources. He done helped me troubleshoot shit over the phone. All of that shit, man. It's like I gotta shout you out, brother. But it's like, to be that type of guy for somebody you don't know, it's like, man, it truly shows the power of what we could be doing and what we could become, as just a group of people. It's like, man, to just have some of my personal friends, some cats that I know that A1 day one. Like, man, I've been knowing this dude for 20 years. I've been knowing him for 5 years, whatever the case may be, and them not ever watch my content, them not ever donate or support my content. That says a lot. And then to turn around and have people you don't even know to support to support my platform, just, like they were somebody who knew me for 30 years. And it's like to have people come and give my content, like Snatch, my boy Big Snatcher. It's like, that's fam, somebody to come along and to support me. Now, if I was in person, my man, that's my dog, man, it is what it is. If I see him on the corner in a fight, I'm pulling over, getting out, and shooting everybody that's on him. That's just what it is. We that tight. And it's like to have people like that to come along and support me, to have people and to come along, click the like, whatever the case may be, and they know me, that's an expectation. You know what I'm saying? But for somebody like Jason who don't know me to support me in the same way, it's like I have such a totally different type of appreciation for that, because we don't know each other. We don't have history. And it's like for that brother to be able to be what he is and do what he does to help me and Soto Nation and the platform and donating his time, his energy, and his resources, it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's like to have my brother Snatcher to do the same thing, it does mean a lot. And it's like, because I know there are plenty of people that I know. There are plenty of people that are my blood relatives. There are plenty of people that I've known for 20, 30 years. There are plenty of people that have eaten at my table, broke bread with me, that don't support my platform, that won't even click on the show and click a fucking like. And it's like, I get it. And I understand the people that do come by, the people that do come along, I appreciate y'all. I have an affinity for y'all, and I have an appreciation for y'all that y'all will never know. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it's like to have people that you thought that would support you, not. People that would support you, talk about you, hate on you, talk down about your shit, even though they ain't doing shit, but they find a way to talk about your shit. Won't say it to your face, but will talk it to your ass and talk down about your ass to everybody else around you and everybody else outside that'll listen, and won't say nothing to your face, won't challenge what you doing or how you doing it. It's like, I seen it firsthand, and it's good because I appreciate those that are there. It's just that real. It's just like that, man. It's like, man, when I type in the chat, thank you for supporting the show, after the show, love you all, I mean that shit. I really do, because I know what it is, and I know how it is to have people that I thought would be one of my biggest supporters not show up. To have people that I just would have bet on to be my biggest supporters not give a damn. To have people that I thought would be like, oh, I know this person gonna be all over my shit, supporting me, helping me in my chat and all that, I'm gonna wrench them up, and never even heard of them. Never seen them in the chat. Never seen they subscribe come up. Real talk. I'm being transparent like a motherfucker right now. For 3 years, all of my friends, family that know me, fuck with me on the regular or not on the regular. No excuse as to why you shouldn't even have at least subscribed to my show. No excuse as to why you shouldn't have even clicked the like button. No excuse as to even if you had an issue with me, a problem with me, didn't like what I do, didn't like what I say, to even challenge me on it and to say something to me about it. No excuse. No excuse. It's like there is such an honor and a privilege to have people that you don't know who will support you than people that you do who won't. It's crazy. It's crazy like that. It's like I even remember back when I was young and I was rapping, we had our record label in the hood and all that type of shit. The shit we did in the hood and the shit that we was able to accomplish, the music we created and all that kind of shit, there were plenty of people that didn't know us, supported the hell out of us, would come to our shows, would buy our records, would buy our singles, just on the strength of support. And then there were plenty of people that were my blood relatives that wouldn't even buy an album, wouldn't even come to a show, wouldn't even say, hey, y'all need something on the studio time, wouldn't do shit. But when we shot the video, all them motherfuckers showed up. It's just the nature of people. And it's like, I've seen that firsthand, and it's like to see that and to go through it, I appreciate it. Having almost 4,000 motherfucking subs on my channel, it's a small ass channel, without a doubt. I appreciate every last one of them motherfuckers that's on it. To get anywhere between 800 to 1,200 views on a show that I do or video that I create, yeah, it's small as shit, but I appreciate it because I know them 800, them 1,000, them 1,200, them motherfuckers actually give a shit about what I gotta say, because I'm not saying the shit that's everybody like to hear. I'm not saying the shit that everybody want to hear. I'm not saying the shit that make everybody feel good. I'm just not. But I get it. So those people that do give a shit, those people that do donate, whether it's $1, whether it's 100, I appreciate it. It gives you a whole nother level of respect when you have the opinion that is not the popular one, when you have the when you're talking about the things that people don't want to hear, when you bring in the truth that sounds, when the truth sounds like hate to the people who hate the truth, and you steady doing it, I get it. I get it. But my thing is this. I want to be righteous. I want to be righteous. I want to have something to where maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Could be a month, a year, could be 10 years from now. That the content I created today and the content I started creating 3 years ago on this day is more relevant and is life-changing than talking about the celebrities and who's sleeping with who. Than talking about Cardi B and Offset just bought a house. I could do a show about that. And I would get a lot of fucking likes and a lot of fucking views. But where's the content? Where does somebody get that and see that and actually can benefit from it? I can sit up every day and talk about all of the shit that's going on every single one of the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop New York, Love and Hip Hop Miami, Love and Hip Hop Milwaukee, Love and Hip Hop North Carolina, more Love and Hip Hop Arkansas, Love and Hip Hop Alabama, Love and Hip Hop Memphis. I could do a show on every Love and Hip Hop and people wouldn't watch it because that's what they see now. I could talk about how many hoes Rich Dollars is fucking. I could talk about Stevie J's latest. I really could. And people would want to see it. I could talk about what the Migos is doing. People would watch it and click the like, click the views. The beef between Eminem and Nick Cannon. I could be doing videos about that shit right now. And people would watch it. But where is the true content with that? Where does somebody benefit from talking about the tea? Girl, I got some tea. Girl, I'm talking about this. Where does the content come from? Where's the lesson that's learned? Where's the perspective that's given that can change how somebody does something by watching what the fuck Love and Hip Hop, Ray J and them doing? Who fucking who? You got motherfucking, what's the dude name with the icebox? Omarion and Lil Fizz fucking the same girl. And now this girl is now with Lil Fizz. And she Omarion's baby mama. And now Omarion didn't invite Lil Fizz on the motherfucking tour. It's like, I could talk about that. And everybody would watch. Everybody would listen. Everybody would tune in. And not to say that that's not newsworthy, but it ain't newsworthy. Why am I going to talk about that? Who benefits from that? Now, if I'm going to talk about the hole in the thought life, the young thought pocket that Omarion's baby mama is, and how you just don't do some fuck shit like that, even if it seems like the thing to do, you don't do that on social media because it ain't just a bad look on you, it's a bad look on your kids. Your kids got to live with the thottery that you're doing on social media with Lil Fizz. Lil Fizz ain't shit because now you and Omarion, y'all wasn't best friends. Now you and Omarion ain't brothers. But the fact of the matter is, at one point or another, you were business partners. And you don't do that on social media. Now you and that girl fall in love and y'all want to go off and fuck each other and make a whole family and live y'all lives like it's golden. Fine, but don't do it on IG. Fine, don't do it on Love and Hip Hop. There's certain parts of your life that you don't have to live out loud on social media. There just is. But the fact of the matter is, it don't get views and likes. So it's like, if I'm going to talk about Lil Fizz, and I'm going to talk about Omarion, baby, I don't even know that bitch name. If I'm going to talk about her baby mama, his baby mama, I'm going to talk about the ratchetness and the fucking debauchery that they're doing. And I'm going to call that shit out as that's not what you do. And that's the unpopular thing to talk about. That's the thing that people don't want to hear. Because now I'm hating. Now I'm bashing. Now I'm talking bad about black women. When you look at these fucked up love triangles, when you look at these fucked up, I'm sleeping with him, I'm sleeping with her, we sleeping together, and they sleeping together, it's always them kind of women in the middle of that shit being the ring leader. The main motherfucker that's involved, the most common denominator is always a black female being the best thought she can be. I.e., Omarion baby mama, i.e. Black China, i.e. every other black bitch that's on these motherfucking shows, these Love and Hip Hops, they all fucking each other. Erica Mena, whatever the fuck her name is, that's all they do. Ain't no other dicks out here in the world but the one you are co-host with on the show, co-star with on the show, if that's a word, co-star, they ain't star. A bunch of fucking B-listers having gang bangs. B-listers banging. That's what they should call Love and Hip Hop. And that's all they do. But I could talk about that and it would get the views and the likes. But there, man, Jason and EG, there are millions of people who watch it religiously, who tune in faithfully. They watch it just, I gotta see it. If I don't see it, I'm a DVR it or I'm gonna watch it on demand. I gotta stay up on it. And then when the season's over, I'm not gonna miss the 2/3, possibly 4-part reunion show where we all talk about the fucked up shit we did and said about each other throughout the whole season. Well, now we gonna all come together on the same stage, and then we gonna act like we gonna fight. We gonna try to dive on each other. We gonna try to talk about each other. We gonna wear a bunch of makeup, a bunch of eyelashes, a bunch of fake shit, and then talk about how real we are, how much we keeping it 100. That's what they gonna do. They're even crossing over into the Atlanta, the Love and Hip Hops. If I'm on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I'm gonna go be on Love and Hip Hop New York because I'm fucking somebody from Atlanta into New York. I mean, I'm on New York, but I'm fucking somebody in Atlanta. If I'm gonna be on Love and Hip Hop LA, I'm gonna have to make a cameo to where I'm in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta because now me and this girl automatically we done came friends on IG, so now we kicking it together. I'm on Love and Hip Hop Miami. I'm gonna go and fuck somebody on Love and Hip Hop LA, so now I can have this coast to coast relationship, which gonna get me more likes and more views. That's what they doing. All the while, the only currency on any of these shows is fighting, fucking, and foolery. If it's something foolish, if it's about fighting somebody, or if it's about fucking somebody, I'm with it. That's all they do. All the rest of the shit, I'll fake if it's and fake. If it's fake, foolery, or what did I say? If it's fake, fucking, fighting, or foolishness. One of them 4 F's. They with it. That's all the show is. And we're watching it and we're living it. Our young people are striving to be it. There's right now some overweight black girl who ain't got no self-esteem and no daddy trying to be the next Lizzo. And how can she be the next Lizzo? By being more extreme than the Lizzo that's already out. That's it. And that's what we're doing. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that. I don't want to contribute to that. I want to be that other avenue, that somebody who's watching that shit and has the thought of saying, I don't want to be that. To have another option. To have another path that they can take. And it may not be the popular one today, but it could be years from now. There are people still talking about the things that Martin Luther King said today. There are still things that people are talking about that Malcolm X said yesterday, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, still talking about it today. The things that Muhammad Ali said 30 years ago, 40 years ago, they're still talking about it today. The Ron O'Neills, the pimp named Slickback, they're not talking about those people today. The Bishop Magic Don Juans, nobody's talking about them today. In their time, in their heyday, they were the cat's pajamas. I don't know what the fuck that means. I just hear it. The cat's pajamas. What the fuck does that mean? But they had the attention and the likes and the subscribers. But nobody's talking about them today. So what they did in that time, the Ron O'Neills, what's the other dude? Hey, baby. Yeah, baby. Yo, bitch chose me. Now we can either handle this out on some gangster shit or whatever. All of the pimps and the players of their time back in the day, nobody's talking about them today. Nobody's doing those things that they were doing back then. They're not talking about that today. Nobody's quoting Ron O'Neil today. There are people talking about the things Frederick Douglass said hundreds of years ago today. Am I Frederick Douglass? Nope. I'm just a nigga that's on YouTube giving his thoughts and opinions. I'm just a black dude that did some shows with Tommy. I'm just a black dude that everybody say, hey, that's just out here talking, essentially. But maybe one day somebody can look at my content and appreciate it the way that these people appreciate it today, these 1,000, the 800, the 600, the 500, the 400, the 300 that watch it. Maybe, just maybe, somebody could watch this platform and it actually could help them become a better version of themselves. Maybe someday somebody actually could quote or reference Brian Redman and the relationship rehab or the United Guns of America. Maybe, just maybe, I could help somebody become a better version of themselves. But who am I? Just a guy trying to be righteous and entertain a little bit too. It is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But everybody, not just me, we all have the ability to bring about change. And at the end of the day, if that change doesn't impact anybody but yourself, job done. Count it all joy. Mission accomplished. If that one person you change is yourself, mission accomplished. If that one thing you can talk about makes someone else think about, makes someone else care about, and makes someone else do something different, mission accomplished. Point is, do you have a mission? And if you do, what is it? Is it to get likes? Is it to get subs? Is it just to get attention? Or is it actually to change something in this world for the better? Or to change someone in this world for the better? That's all I'm saying. That's all it is. And that's all I got. Happy 3-year anniversary to the relationship rehab. Happy 3-year anniversary to everybody who supported the relationship rehab. And to everybody else that has been a part of, that will join, that used to be a part of, that still is a part of this platform, the United Guns of America, the Relationship Rehab, Soto Nation, Tommy Sotomayor, DJ Just J. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it, and I don't take it for granted. I'm in this moment, and I don't take none of y'all for granted. The 5 people that came over to the United Guns of America. Old man Grey Wolf, first one in the chat. Salute to you, brother. Thank you. G Friend, who's always over there in the United Guns of America. Thank you. Old man Grey Wolf. First person in the chat on the United Guns on the relationship rehab. Thank you. I am Brian Redmond. This is the relationship rehab. And I have a question. 3 young guys try to break in my house. I need some advice about better security camera. If you can help, please tell me. Well, actually, one of the best things that I've seen that's out is first of all, you got to have some type of strong Wi-Fi. But you want something that is what is the name of that camera? It's a wireless camera thing that's out. That's good. I can't think of the name of it. My buddy CJ in Michigan, he has one. I'll actually have to maybe message him. Shoot me an email and I can tell you the exact name of it. But I would say, you got to have some good Wi-Fi and or internet signal, and get you one of those camera systems that either have the DVR with it, but make sure that whatever it is that records does not record it physically, or it can record it physically, but it must also have the ability to record to a web service in the cloud somewhere, because you don't want to have it to where you're recording stuff or you're able to log into stuff and it's all based on a machine that's in your house. You want to be able to have that live, that cloud option to where that's where your stuff is stored. So you definitely want to do that. So I would say to look into that and check out the security cameras. Go on YouTube and just Google internet security systems or webcams, not webcam, but internet security systems. Because one of the things that's happened in the past maybe 3 years is that, because there's always been security systems, but the problem with a lot of security systems is the quality. But now that gap has like narrowed to where price and quality are very close. You can get a good security system with good quality, because ain't no point in you recording some shit that you can't see on playback. So you want to go with something that has high definition. You want to go with something that has good clarity and it can be accessed via the web. There you go. Connect with Jason Gunn. And you can see that, and you want to be able to have something to where it's not just recorded on a computer or on a hard drive that can fail. You want your content to be able to be accessed via the web. You want to have your content to where you can email it and all that kind of stuff, and you can download it, whatever, that's fine. But you want to have something to where you can actually access it via the web. Because if you can do that, then you'll never have to worry about losing your content. You'll never have to worry about your content not being recorded or whatever the case may be. And also, whatever security system you do get, put it on, if it plugs into a wall, put it on a battery backup. Spend a good $200 on a good battery backup and put your security system that's recorded on that to it. Get you a camera system that has batteries and all that kind of stuff if it needs batteries, but something where if the power goes out or if the power get cut or something, whatever the case may be, if the internet go out or something, you can still have something that records. So it's like it's not necessarily watching it through the cloud, Jason. I'm saying it's cloud storage being an option to where it's not just being stored on that device. Because being stored on a device, you have things that get corrupt, you have parts that fail, you have things that don't work. So I'm saying you can have the device, but you also need to have an option to where you can send those, because if it's on a device, there has to be some type of record time that actually gets recorded over. You want something to where you can actually have it to where you can send it to, like you said, I think you said Google Drive somewhere or something, but you want to be able to send stuff up to where you can have it stored somewhere. So if something does happen, you can have a copy of it. And it's like, oh, it happened 2 Thursdays ago, but it got recorded over, because it records only for 7 days. So you don't want to have that. So that would be my, hopefully I helped you with that, answered that question. It was somebody else that said something. I hate to sound melodramatic, but you 3 have changed me. Thank you, EG. I appreciate that. Good night, everyone. I need to get some sleep before my surgery tomorrow. Hey, praying for you and your surgery to have a speedy recovery and a successful surgery. Here's to many more years. Thank you so much. What's up, Kyle? Hey, live. Brian, I know about security. Love you, brother. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. And to everybody else, thank you so much. Y'all know how to reach me. therelationshiprehab@gmail.com. Also at UGOA, the United Guns of America. Click the like button, click the share button. Subscribe to the channels, to the United Guns of America channel and to the Relationship Rehab channel. And also make sure that you subscribe to the AFC Soto podcast. Make sure you sign up with DJ Just J. For those of you that are watching this, I appreciate you all. Thank you guys. It's been a great 3 years. It's been a great night. It's been a good night of reflection. It's been a good night of just remembering good times, good people. And I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to read these donations off real quick. And if you're still watching, you still have time to donate, click the link and send it on through. All right, here we go. All right, hold up. Wait. There we go. Is that it? Yes. I don't know why it always looks so different when I sign in and look at my PayPal. It's just, I'll be weird like that. There we go. All right. So, first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to make sure, because I always go back one just to make sure. Vicky Meeks. I remember her sending me a $2 donation. That's what's up. And also want to send thank you to Maquila Williams for donating. Hit your boy off with $5. That's what's up. Then she came right back. Maquila Williams hit your boy with $4.55. Had a 45-cent fee. Glad to see you back, Brian. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also, what's up, Brian? This is Ashita Cool P. Thank you so much for your donation. Happy holidays. Happy 3rd anniversary on the show, brother. Can you say no, no, no? Oh, in Cleveland, in the Cleveland voice. No, 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 no. You remember that, huh? I used to always do that when people would be asleep or not paying attention to the phones when I'd be on the show with Tommy. That was awesome. I forgot all about that. He hit your boy off with $2. And then, here we go. It's just what I'm talking about. My boy Jason Gunn hit your boy off with $50. Donated to your boy just because you're doing a great job. Love you, bro. Love you too, bro. And thank you, man. I really do appreciate everything that you've done for me, man, and just the time, energy, and resources you have given to me, man. Thank you so much, bro. Love you, man. That's what's up. It's like, man, it's amazing to have just people, man, just really believe in what you do and really stand with you and help you do what it is that you're doing. All right. Also want to give a shout out to my man Brassman Taker. Hit your boy up on the Cash App, donated $2. Then my man Billy Goat Gruff. That's what's up. Hit your boy off with a buck and says for not a pass, but I don't know what that meant. Maybe been from the show because that was back the other day. And then also I want to give a shout out to my man. Let me make sure. Montreal Rather. Hit your boy off with $1 for happy 3-year. For happy 3-year. A brother keep. I don't know what that means. Brother, keep doing your thing. Thank you. I will, man. I definitely will. Thank you so much. And to anybody else that has donated, that will donate, thank you so much. I appreciate you all, man. It has been a great time, great year, and I'm looking for more, bigger, and better things to happen in 2020. Let's do this. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great night. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. Coming around the corner next week. Hey, if you want to get at me on Call of Duty, I ain't that good, but I'll be on Call of Duty. My gamer tag on whatchamacallit. Let me see if I can put it up here. My gamer tag on Xbox. If you send me an invite, you damn sure better tell me who you are, because I ain't just accepting invites from anybody to just send that shit up. If you fuck with me on Xbox, well, it's cross-platform now anyway. But send me an email, and then, yeah, I got the new Modern Warfare. But I'm on Xbox, but it don't matter. It's called cross-platform. Send me an email if you playing on computer or if you playing on PlayStation, whatever the case may be, and you want to link up with me on Call of Duty. I be getting it in, getting it cracking. I play hardcore, pretty much domination, but I play hardcore, whatever. And yeah, just let me know. Like I said, I ain't the greatest by far. I'm just a little bit below average. All right. But hit me up and shoot me an email and I'll send you my gamer tag. I'll do that. I'm not just gonna put my gamer tag out there. Jason Gunn, you can text me and I'll text you my gamer tag. But yeah, anybody else, man, y'all want to get at me, shoot me an email, therelationshiprehab.com, and I'll send you my gamer tag and we can link up on there and do the damn thing. So everybody else, thank you so much. And hold on, wait a minute. I got one more. Would you like to yes, accept, please confirm. Thank you, my man. Let me see, make sure I can say the name. Consent done. Dante Gardner, thank you so much. Hit me up with a $10 donation. That's what's up, brother. Appreciate you, man. Hey, y'all guys get at me. Hit me up. Yeah, Jason, go ahead. Hit me up, man. I'll send you my gamer tag. I'm going to play me a little bit of Call of Duty. I'm going to jump on a little bit and get it cracking. I love y'all. Peace. And I'm out. And let me tell y'all something right now. I belong to a clan on Call of Duty and on Xbox. They are first priority. So don't be trying to, hey, man, I sent you a game invite. You didn't accept. Motherfucker, I ain't accept because I'm fucking with my clan. That's all I'm telling you right now. So any of you motherfuckers out there that send it to me, don't think that we gonna be best gamer buddies or whatever the case may be. I fucks with you when I can because I'm in a clan. That rhymes. I should be a rapper. But I'm just saying. But yeah, Jason, hit me up, man, because we'll definitely get it in, bro. All right, man. You guys have a great night. I love y'all. Peace. And I'm out.